guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand today, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be the first hand car wash other than Lorenzo's on my new Daytona Hellcat that I've named Genzilla Supercharged, as most of you know. So this car wash is going to be familiar to a lot of you guys that have been watching my channel, that have been subscribed for a while, that have seen me go to this car wash back when I had my Daytona 392 for the 3 years that I had it. And this car wash is all hand car wash. There's no brushes. They even use the hand mitts. They use the hand mitts for your tires and for your rims, which is what I like. So absolutely no brushes. You go through a bay, and in that bay, which is of course, so your car can be in the cool and out of the sun, they are using strictly hands. And when you go through the dry, it's just an automated dry. So we will pick back up when I'm at the car wash, so stay tuned. All right guys, so just pulled up at the car wash, hand car wash, stop and stare car wash on Castle Hill in the Bronx. Definitely check him out. My guy Kevin should be here today. Of course, in front of me is a Dodge Durango RT, and we all know that Durango SRT Hellcat will be coming out for 2021. They've already announced it, so can't wait for that. Yeah,
That's a wide body Hellcat?
you already know. Listen, I told Kevin as soon as I got it, I was gonna come back. The thing is, Kevin's here today.
That's a new
Yeah, so you guys are on the vlog. So when I had the Daytona 392, I told him that was gonna be his last time seeing it. He's been on the vlogs a couple of times. You know what I'm saying?
Nice connection. Yo, when you finish watching, I'm gonna talk to you. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. So as I'm talking to my guys and they subscribe to the YouTube channel, because most of these guys over here know me, another black Hellcat pulled in, and it is identical to my Daytona 392. The same black on black. It's a narrow body, as you can see it right here. And you know, it just brings back memories when I had my black on black Daytona 392 and kind of what I wanted with this car. But now I'm falling in love with this white and how I've made it my own and put the black on the top. So
on the Hellcat, the black one.
The black one's yours?
Yeah,
you're on the vlog. So listen, just make sure you subscribe, because I was just talking about your car. I had the Daytona 392 right before I had this Daytona Hellcat. The same thing, all blacked out, just like that. So when this car,
the white body, I just realized.
I know.
Realized.
Yeah. So listen.
Beautiful.
So I wanted that same black on black, just like that, with the wide body. But the thing is it was limited edition. They sent mainly the white ones to the East Coast. So I had to just deal with what I can get. So I wrapped the top black, and black. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful car, brother.
Yo, you the man.
What is it? 2020? 20, right?
2020.
Beautiful. How many horsepower?
717.
717.
They bumped it up.
Good job.
Yep. The hood of this car kind of, you know, it gives me that black that I kind of want.
Sorry, maybe.
Yes, it's all good. It's a MDG collection, so like.
Mine to write it?
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Beautiful, man.
And that's.
Oh, they did this nice.
Yeah,
beautiful,
that's the same thing. That's the same thing I had on my Daytona 392.
Yeah, my interior sucks a little bit, but it's okay.
What did you got? You got the.
Just the letter interior.
I'm gonna check it out once we go in and I come out. I'm gonna check it.
This, bro. Wow, beautiful.
Well, this is the same interior I had on my Daytona 392. It was just a stitch.
Do you mind the wheel?
Oh yes, it's weight.
Wow,
yeah.
That's a nice one. Did you order it or you just got it like that?
I couldn't order it. They just sent them to you. It's whatever they give you. So I had it was.
You had to take it. Yeah.
It wasn't the color that I wanted.
But
so
I love the white. The black, it gets scratched easy.
But I had my whole car wrapped. I had my car wrapped with film, PPF, so I didn't have to worry about that. I wrapped it right away. So I'm doing the same thing with this one. I'm just waiting for the cutouts, because
you know somebody who does that?
Yeah, my guy does it.
I'll hit you up on Instagram. Hook me up, bro, please.
I got you, dude. So
I'm tired of that scratching thing and taking the car washed and all that. It's very hard.
It's a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
He'll correct it. He'll correct the paint, my guy, and then he'll put film on it, plastic film to protect it.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
And it's got self-healing properties. So if God forbid it gets scratched, the sun heals the scratch on the film. So you'll be good. Trust me.
Right,
you'll see. You're gonna see my old Daytona on my.
I will follow you.
I was just telling the guys. I was like, listen. I was like, my guy Kevin's here. He said,
nice, bro.
I had to step it up, Kevin. I had to step it up. So like I said, what I did was I wanted to keep the same black on black like my last car, like this guy's Hellcat right here. When I got this new Hellcat, but it was a special edition Daytona, so it came in white. I had to take it in white. So what I did, so I wrapped. It's the wide body flares. It's 2020. So and they bumped the horsepower up to 717. And so now I'm breaking it in. I haven't had a chance to really get on it because you got to get to 500 miles. I'm only at 350. So basically what I did was I wrapped the hood black, I wrapped the roof, and I wrapped the back. This car was all white. The back decal that's black it was blue. So I was telling the guys before I got here, I was like, I gotta come see my guy Kevin. I was like, Kevin's been on the vlogs a few times. All right, so pulling in for the first wash at my car wash. Pretty good day to come to the car wash. Met a lot of people, and you know, it's definitely different pulling in this wide body. So another little trick of mine, once I'm coming through the car wash bay, I always put my car in eco mode because you're gonna be sitting out in the line for the most part, so I try to save gas as much as possible. And when you're coming in close quarters, like in this bay, I wanna make sure I don't have too much power, just in case. So eco mode is the way to go when you're waiting in the car wash line. There's my guy right there with the black Hellcat. He's a man. So he's getting those pictures of the Daytona Hellcat. So the funny thing is the guy that I just met at the car wash with the black Hellcat that's all blacked out, he didn't even realize that I had the brand new Daytona Hellcat. So when he was looking at the car, he just probably thought it was just, I don't know what he thought it was. Maybe he just thought it was a narrow body Charger, or maybe he thought it was just a wide body Scat Pack. I'm not really sure if he even realized that this was a new Daytona Hellcat Widebody. And I've noticed that sometimes if you don't really look at this car, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you really look at it, you're like, oh snap, that's a new 2020 Widebody. So I thought that was pretty interesting to see him literally be right up on the car and didn't even realize it. But right away, some people, like the guys that worked there, they realized it right away. But I guess if you're too close, he didn't really look at the car. He was kind of like too close to the car, and he was looking at me through the window. And then once he backed up and realized it was a new 2020 Widebody, is when it actually hit him. So that is how it's done, guys. You meet people with these cars on the fly. And met this guy with the black Hellcat, and he would be a guy that I would definitely invite to my meet. But just like that, you meet people. So more than likely, as you know, I will be having a March meet just like I had last year. And this one, I will be inboxing everybody, the people that already know that they're coming. I've already been kind of talking to you guys, and I will inbox you guys the location where we're gonna meet, and that location that we meet is where I'll give you the address of the second spot that we're gonna go to. So that's how I did it last year, and that's how I pretty much do it pretty much every year that I'm doing this. So he's definitely gonna be somebody that I will reach out to and see if he can make it. So it will be in March, coming up soon, next month, more than likely at the end of March when it's closer to spring or more spring-like, and it's gonna be a good time. So make sure you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell and turn all post notifications on, and I will see you in the next one. And ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.